Okay, we are back here at the Grange Baseball U showcase game between the 17U Baseball U and 17U Philly Bandits. We have Michael Lennon on the mound, and right now, Lennon just punched out. It's number 4, Brennan. I'm sorry, number 4, Bergman. Catcher at a Penn Charter. So Michael Lennon looks strong there in the first inning. We are now heading to the bottom of the first.
Yeah, so some power outages out here in the middle of this fine day. So, but let's be honest, Lennon had a really nice and clean inning. So for those that didn't get a chance to see it, he's consistently sitting at the 87-mile-an-hour mark, very similar to what we've seen out of him in the top of the beginning of the week as he was scrimmaging there on Tuesday.
Yep, agreed.
But nonetheless,
just imagine by Lennon how well he was doing. Guess you didn't get that little pun there, but that's okay. We got now got looks like number 25 on the mound for the 17U Philly Bandits, and that would be Justice Augusto, right-handed pitcher out of Chamonix High School, class of 2021. He's got a 3.2 GPA, right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. So he goes from both right side at 6'1", 185. Behind the dish is his battery mate, number 4, Dean Bergman. Catcher, Penn Charter 2021, 3.2 GPA. Bats right, throws right, 6'1", 185, and he'll be facing the 17U Baseball University squad. It's Baseball UPA out of Philly. Justice Augusto on the mound for Philly Bandits. I'm sorry, Philly Bandits, 17U. First batter he'll face is number 32, Josh Artaccio, class of 2021, outfielder at Chamonix High School. I just picked up in the background, it's the Chamonix versus the Chamonix. Pitch. Called strike. Taccio. These guys are a 2021 class in Chamonix High School. Shot to center field. Center field is on it and almost at the track and makes the grab. So one down. That'll bring up number 5, Eric Stradling, class of 2021, middle infielder out of Pennsbury High School. 3.6 GPA, throws right, bats right. He's 5'7", 140 pounds. First pitch, Stradling is a ball low, 85-mile-an-hour fastball at Augusto. That pitch clocked at 87, I believe, for a ball, so it's 2-0. Called strike by the umpire, so it's 2-1, 86-mile-an-hour fastball. Was this the guy that wanted to get on camera? Okay, all right. All right, chopper over to third base. Throw over to first. Plenty of time. That was Petrich making that play for the Philly Bandits at third base. Number 11. Showing himself a little bit of a rifle there. So that'll bring up number 13 for Baseball University. And that's Matt Benner, class of 2021, infielder, outfielder, catcher at Southern High School, 3.6 GPA. Bats right, throws right. He's 5'10", 160.
Cody, make sure you're going ISO.
First pitch from Augusto is a ball outside. 1-0 to count.
Right. Yeah.
Number 13, Matt Benner. Swing and a miss to Benner for Benner. Benner calls timeout right before Augusto goes to his windup. Augusto winds. The pitch. Called strike.
Yeah.
Benner has a 1-2 count. 1-2 pitch. Ball down low. That pitch even to count to 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Curveball called strike at 74 miles an hour. Nice pitch by Augusto to shut down the side. Be heading to the top of the second inning with Michael Lennon going back out to the mound, the left-handed pitcher out of North Penn High School. 6'4", 180 pounds, so nice frame on Michael Lennon, who has some velocity. His fastball. Once again, Michael Lennon, number 33, class of 2021, left-handed pitcher at North Penn High School. He throws right and bat. I'm sorry, he throws left and bats left. He's 6'4", 180 pounds.
Yeah, Lennon continues to light up the radar gun. Good movement. You know, he's real aggressive. His 83 on his warm-up pitches. For those watching, from a coach standpoint, you'll see from our center field shot, the pocket radar is going to be just to, as you're looking at the screen, to the left or just behind the umpire's head.
And watching Lennon warm up, he's got a little bite to his breaking ball. And his battery mate behind the dish. Looks like it's number 3. Can't be number 3, J.J. O'Neill. I think it might be. J.J. O'Neill. All right, so
That's Cantwell.
well, it's Cantwell, yes, the plate.
Oh,
That would be Luke Cantwell, number 29. He's third baseman, first baseman, Archbishop Wood, class of 2021. Facing lefty on lefty against Michael Lennon. Strike called.
oh,
Nice
filthy.
curveball. Filthy 70-mile-an-hour curveball.
Big differential.
strike.
One pitch over the next.
Yes, it is. So he's got a 1-2 count, ahead of the count against Cantwell. Ball high, evens up the count to 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, an 84-mile-an-hour high heat. Inside. Sends down Cantwell. And that'll bring up Owen Petrich, number 11, third baseman, who showed his rifle arm last inning. At Central Bucks High School with 3.6 GPA. Throws right, bats right. 6'3", 215 pounds. Lennon starts him off with a strike. our fastball called strike on the right outside corner.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. Patrick, he had an absolute monster BP session before this game.
He sure did. That was a high fastball at 85 miles an hour coming from Lennon's arm. He sure did, Doug.
Yeah, I mean, he put a couple balls right over the fence.
Yes, he did.
Almost crushed our cameraman in center field, and that's at least 380 out there.
Into the win, I believe.
Yeah. Ball hasn't been carrying too well today, but for him, it's been a different story. He's the kind of swing that actually makes the wind change a bit of direction. Cuts right through it.
Yes, it does. Pitch from Lennon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Petrich goes down swinging. Lennon's a tough customer to face. He'll now face number 20, and that is Aiden Myers, middle infielder at our Archbishop Wood, class of 2022, with a 3.4 GPA. Bats right, throws right, 5'10", 165. First pitch from Lennon. Called strike on the outside. 0-1 the count to Myers. Lennon winds and the pitch.
Again, mixing up his pitches, 2-seamer, 4-seamer. That one pops in at 79.
Evens count, 1-1 to Myers. Myers fouls it off. Check swing. Now he's down 1-2. Very crafty Michael Lennon. 1-2 pitch. Little up at 83 miles an hour, so it'll even a count at 2-2 to Aiden Myers. Again, Aiden Myers is a middle infielder at Archbishop Wood. Ball high. Now goes to full. Ball outside, he walked Myers. So we got a runner on. I believe with 2 out. Again, we're facing 5 batters per inning. This looks like it's number 31, Daniel Wagner, left-handed pitcher, outfielder at LaSalle College High School, class of 2021, 3.9 GPA. He bats left, throws left, 6 foot, 170 pounds. Lefty on lefty. Lennon winds, and first pitch is hit back to the pitcher. A little wide on the throw, but first baseman was able to recover.
And that's another half inning in the books. You blink,
yes,
and the action is non-stop.
And I was hesitating to find out if that was Alexander Evans, number 15, who made the nice play there, recovering.
Number 17.
Did I say number 17, didn't I?
You said 15, but, you know, we are 6 hours in today, so.
Yeah, we are.
Where was your buddy Zelensky? He's number 15.
No, I think it said Evans on the jersey, so.
It's number,
Right.
number 17, Alex Evans,
right.
first baseman.
Yes, it is.
Did a nice job in the showcase earlier this morning as well. But we're moving at a feverish pace here, Al.
We sure are. Just confirming we still have Justice Augusto on the mound. It's funny, it looks like I see numbers on their sleeve, and then I get confused, but it is. There it is, number 25. Nice shot at him right now. It's from our third base camera. Again, Justice Augusto out of the Chamonix, 6'1", 185, class of 2021. Nice center field shot from center field cameraman Charles Hope. And we're getting ready to get it going here. Bottom half of the inning. Starting off with number 49, Matthew Edwards, class of 2021. First baseman, third baseman at Chamonix High School. Got a 4.25 GPA, 1,050 on his SATs, throws right, bats right, 6'1", 200 pounds. Again, Matthew Edwards facing Justice Augusto. First pitch is outside for a ball. Again, as Doug stated earlier, get the radar gun, pop it in here. It's a breaking ball, 72 miles an hour, just a bit low. It's 2-0 to count to Edwards. Again, outside, 3-0 to Matthew Edwards. Augusto winds and delivers. Outside, lost him on 4 pitches. So Edwards will head down to first. Now I'll bring up number 3, John J.J. O'Neill, class of 2021, outfielder, right-handed pitcher out of Downingtown East High School, 3.9 GPA, throws right, bats right. He's 5'10", 165 pounds. Augusto stretches. And the pitch. Ball outside. Goes to first. No play. Edwards gets back quickly. J.J. O'Neill pops it up to the right side. First baseman may have a play. Runs out of real estate. Ball goes out. Play for a foul ball. Edwards on first. J.J. O'Neill at the plate. Justice Augusto. Augusto goes to first. Edwards honest over there. Takes his lead. So delivers. Ball low, and there goes Edwards. Took advantage of the drop pitch by Brennan.
Good heads up base
by
running.
Bergman. Yeah. Yes, good head base running. Very good.
Ball got just to loose. Edwards aggressive enough to get a good jump on it, and now O'Neill finds himself with an RBI opportunity.
Augusto stays obviously in the stretch with the man on second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss by J.J. O'Neill. Brings the count to even at 2-2. Again, out working the scoreboard. Ground ball softly to short. He'll hold the runner. Throws to first. Got him by a couple of strides. So Edwards holds at second base. Nice play by shortstop. I believe that might be Ian Myers there. Or Jimmy King. Can't quite pick up his number, but that'll bring up number 28, R.J. Agris. Pounded a baseball earlier.
Yeah, Agris has been a monster this week, early here in the summer. Talked about it during his BP session. The guy just seems remarkably comfortable, especially this time of year. A lot of guys haven't got any real live action. It doesn't seem to be bothering him whatsoever.
So he's core on the other side of the pillow, huh?
He truly is.
Right.
He's crushing the ball to all parts of the field.
So Agris called timeout. I don't know if that fired up Mr. Augusto a little bit. He came in with fastball inside, called for a strike. 0-1 account to RJ Gris. Augusto sets and delivers. Called strike again. It's 0-2, so Gris is behind the count early on. Have to really dig in and battle at this point. Edwards leads at second. Great shot from our center field camera. Pitch from Augusto. Swing and a miss. Ooh. He struck him out. A 74-mile-an-hour breaking ball. Like a slider, maybe?
Yeah, that
broke down.
Certainly was either a slider or what some would dub a cutter.
Yeah,
that thing was nice and nasty,
yes,
just the way you would want it.
So that'll bring up number 8, Joe Lemon Jelly, class of 2021, catcher infielder at Pennsbury High School. The first pitch is low for a ball. Bergman makes sure he keeps Edwards honest at second base. 1-0 count, the Lemon Jelly. Augusto looking good in his early work here in the second inning. Foul tip off the mask of Bergman.
And again, interesting day. You know, some of these guys have been out here for quite some time, like ourselves, Al. But you know, you go through a 90-minute showcase team type of camp with 3 teams, because the 17U and the 16U Bandits were out here, and then to jump right into a game. These guys, again, really are getting after it in a good way, and it seems as if they're finally able to do what it is they've been waiting forever: play some baseball.
Yeah, it's nice to be out here. Beautiful day, as we said.
Oh, it's gorgeous out today.
Nice little breeze to keep us cool. Obviously, we're in the shade a little bit. Not these guys with the sun beating down, but not too bad in the sun. Augusto delivers. Nice pitch on the outside corner. 73-mile-an-hour nastiness.
Augusto's been looking great, man.
He has. Can't agree with you anymore. Again, he's facing number 8, Joe Limongello. Limongello pop fly to right side. First baseman taking a look to try to make a play, and he does. And that will end this half of the inning.
It's a nice squeeze.
Yes, it was.
Some clean baseball for sure.
And that was made there by
and we have
Cantwell.
Yeah, so Cantwell with a nice play, nice squeeze. But I was going to say, one of the rules in the dynamic is maximum of 5 batters per inning. We haven't gotten there.
We haven't gotten there?
I don't believe we have. So it means pitchers have been really clean.
Yes, it has.
Not a lot of action on the base pad.
And I believe we have a new pitcher for Baseball University, which is number 9, Zachary Carner. He's a right-handed pitcher, class of 2021 at Bangor Area High School. 3.3 GPA, 1020 on his SATs, bats right and throws right. 5'11", 152. Sorry, it's Zachary Carner. I might have said Barner. If I did not say Carner, I apologize. I believe we saw Carner on Tuesday. I forget what day we were there, but we got a little look at him.
Don't be afraid to try to get in and follow the action, man. Nothing here but experience. You know, just kind of do your thing, and we'll just use what we can, but until you get comfortable. Good work.
Carter's battery mate is Joe Limongelli. So we're getting some good looks today. It's some solid pitching from both teams.
Well, that's what we were impressed with the most. We were out watching the 17s and the 16s from Baseball U Philly on Tuesday. We were kind of in a bit of amazement this early on in a season where no one's really had a lot of opportunity, how sharp these guys were. So they had quite the stable of left-handed pitchers. You had guys that were sitting there in the high 80s, we're talking 87, 88. We already saw Lennon. You know, a guy like Carner, he can bring it in his own right. for him, he has looks like a 3-pitch arsenal and a guy that really does a good job in terms of moving the ball around the zone. So he's not going to try to blow you away with the fastball, but when you can hit your off speed, your circle change, and you can hit the slider and keep it low and away, or you can come back up and in, those are some pretty cool things.
Well, as we talked to a number of coaches, in our journey here, we've heard a lot about the changeup, and that's a big pitch that coaches are looking forward to seeing kids throw because it really throws the batter off. But let's get right back to it and take a look at Carner pitch here against Callan Fang, number 21. First pitch is a ball. He's a right-handed pitcher and third baseman out of Pennsbury High School. 4.0 GPA. He bats left, and I'm looking here. He throws both. He's 6'3", 175. 1-0 pitch. Carner swinging and miss from Fang. Evens account at 1-1.
Did you say he throws both, or you mean?
It throws. He says on here he throws both, right-handed and left-handed. I have a B
Carner?
on there. No.
Oh, Fang.
Fang fouls it off on the third base side and out of play. Luckily, their vehicle's not in that area. Dangerously close.
Listen, man, if you're a baseball family, it's all part of the deal.
It's like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a couple dings on the old truck.
1-1 pitch,
Oh,
breaking ball.
68 miles an hour hook.
Carner gets over nicely. Nice job by Carner covering the bag, and Fang is out on a close play.
Hear the wind picking up just a little bit.
It's definitely coming in. So that'll bring up Colin Jenkins, number 28, right-handed pitcher, outfielder at Abington High School, class of 2021. Once again, he's got a 3.1 GPA. Bats left and throws right. First pitch from Carner is a ball. Carner winds and delivers. Swing and a miss by Colin Jenkins. Evens account at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Carner. In the dirt. Got away from a little bit. Umpire had a 29-mile-an-hour speed on his throw back. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, you gotta give him some love too.
All right, so it's 2-1 account to Colin Jenkins. The pitch from Carner. On the outside corner for a strike, 73-mile-an-hour.
We're getting exactly what we expected from Carner when he was warming up, and I had mentioned he's not afraid to use his off-speed pitches. He's going to put them in the zone where he wants them, and he's going to make the batter think.
Keeping the batter off balance, fouled away by Colin Jenkins. Carner working ahead in the count. Carner winds and delivers. Outside. Full count. To Colin Jenkins, rather. Carner delivers on the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Catcher holds it nicely. Bergman, I believe. Nope, I'm sorry. It's Lemon Jelly. And struck him out. And that will bring up number 13, Michael Scheller, who's a right-handed pitcher infielder from William Tennant High School. Class of 2021, 3.8 GPA. Throws right, bats right. He's 6'5", 180 pounds. And the first pitch from Carner. Did he go?
Yes.
And the umpire says he did.
That ball is breaking late on that curveball and changeup, and it's falling off the table, and it's very, very difficult for a batter to have a legitimate chance of hitting it.
It's a nasty bite. 0-1 pitch. Ball's just outside. 1-1. So Carner crafty comes right back with a outside, look like a fastball. Ball fouled back, rather. It's 1-2 to count. To Michael Scheller. So I was watching the catcher. It looked like he had possibly 4 pitches because I saw a set of 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. What do you think?
He may have a fourth pitch. I mean, I can tell he's got the fastball. He's got the circle change, the slider.
Our ground ball is short.
Oh, tough one. Too hot to handle.
There on number 13. Tough one there. I'll bring up number 7, Aaron Mayoni. He's a center fielder at Penn Charter, class of 2021, 3.6 GPA. He's a switch hitter. Throws right, 5'8", 170 pounds. And he'll be batting on the left side, facing the right-handed pitcher, Carner. Pitch from Carner in the dirt, gets away. Scheller will find himself over to second base. Now, wild pitch there. So Carner will have to regroup himself. Bear down on Mayoni. Or my own. Pitch from Carner. Foul to the right, the third base side. And out of play.
From an experience and a maturity standpoint, it's really important that Carner continues to throw the pitches that work for him, regardless of who's on base. Puts a bit more pressure on the catcher, for sure. But when you have a battery that has confidence in one another, the way that Carner does with Lemon Jelly, you just keep doing your thing. Like, you don't worry about one ball that ended up getting in the dirt. If that's your bread and butter, you continue to throw it. And as these guys are showcasing what it is they're looking to do with these college coaches watching, that's exactly what it is they want to see. They want to see confidence. They want to see composure and the ability to just remain focused, and you got a job to do.
Yeah, and you're right. And it's obvious there's a chemistry between the battery here, and it kind of plays out well for Carner. So he's shown a lot of poise. Pitch. Oh, he caught him on third strike.
Got him on the corner.
That was a pitcher's pitch, if you will.
Got to adjust the pocket radar. It looks like she's sliding on us.
Okay.
For those of you just tuning in, this is the Baseball U Philadelphia 17U Showcase Tournament. For BFA Sports, I'm Doug Stasic, joined alongside my brother from another, Al Fisher. And what a beautiful day it has been for baseball. And looks like we're flying in here and going to see Barrett, who's up on the mound.
Yes, it's number 12, Tim Barrett, left-handed pitcher, first baseman. At LaSalle College High School, 3.65 GPA. Bats left, throws left.
Nice hose there by Bergman.
Yeah, Bergman's got a nice size to him, too. So he's going to, first batter, Barrett's going to face is Evan Houlihan. right-handed 2021. Soon to be grad, catcher, third baseman at Central High School. Bats right, throws right. He's 5'11", 185. First pitch from lefty Barrett to Houlihan. Ball outside. And delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Houlihan goes down swinging. That'll bring up number 24, Sean Brennan. Right-handed pitcher, outfielder, class of 2020 of North Penn High School. Hit 1160 on his SATs. Bats right, throws right. 5'11", 176 pounds. First pitch is nasty coming from Barrett. Good swing and miss by Brennan. The 0-1 pitch. Chops it to short. The throw. Got him by a couple of strides. Got 2 down here. And delivers. High and outside. 83-mile-an-hour fastball out of the zone. Count evens up. 2-2. Strike 3 called by umpire Alexander Evans, and that will end the inning. We'll be heading to the next half of this ball game. Looking to go about 7 innings. And it's definitely a pitcher's duel at this point, Doug.
Yeah, they've been getting up and down, relatively clean. Not a crazy amount of action that's going on for sure. But the reality of it is, we're in the midst of what's been a 3-game day, and I think I just saw a familiar face. JD DeJamco.
JD in no man's land here. We're out in the middle of. I didn't know JD was showing up today.
Yeah, well,
That's awesome.
you never know who you're gonna see.
JD doing his homework, huh?
Yeah, well,
Not afraid to go anywhere.
lot of talent down at Rowan College of South Jersey at Cumberland.
Indeed, there is.
And a lot of guys aren't afraid to come across the bridge.
Technically defending World Series champions, by the way.
This is very true. He'd be happy to jump right on that for you and agree with you.
Someone's going to agree with me?
Probably not, but
Because typically you don't agree with me.
pretty much not.
All
But
right.
whatever.
So it appears we're going to continue with number 9, Zachary Carter on the bump. We have somebody who likes to say on the bump a lot.
Yes.
Friend of ours.
Yeah. 100%.
And Carter will be working with his battery mate, Joe Limangella.
Yeah.
Jelly, rather.
Yeah, these guys continue to mesh well together, understand what each other are trying to do, and how can you blame them? Nice shot there by Shelley.
First batter in this half inning he'll face is number 2, Jimmy King, middle infielder of St. Joe's Prep, class of 2021. 3.9 GPA, bats right, throws right, 5'11", 160 pounds. And the first pitch for Carter. Chop back up the middle. Shortstop makes the throw, a nice play by the Baseball University shortstop. See if I can catch a name. That's number 5.
King was so aggressive, didn't you have a chance to
did
get him
not.
up and show him some love?
That was Eric Stradling making the play there at shortstop.
So I'm noticing you're doing quite the damage in between pitches here on that
Oh, I thought you were
sandwich.
talking about my ability to call a game.
Well, no,
Okay.
you're doing a great job calling the game. We'd be more appreciative if the people at the concession stand stopped unplugging the center field camera. That would be real nice. But they do make great
They
sandwiches.
do make great sandwiches. I was going to give them some kudos there. Having a pulled pork sandwich, and it's delicious. Let's get back to business here. So, number 4, Dean Bergman facing Carter. I'll call for a strike. Be the first pitch was a ball. I think it's 1-1. To catcher Dean Bergman.
Bergman's been having himself quite the day. Did a real nice job too early on. Some real nice throws down to second base. Just hitting the ball around the field with ease. Showed a little bit of pop. I think the thing I enjoyed most about it was he basically was like, I'm getting out of the car and I'm not leaving here until people can see what my best swings are. And he didn't hold back. He wasn't trying to take early rounds of BP or first couple pitches and warm up. He was yakking.
Ball high, 75-mile-an-hour. Fastball.
Got some very familiar representatives from some really good growing baseball college programs that have been around here today. You know, us
So Bergman
being,
takes a walk. Sorry.
I'm just saying, us being so close to Philly, South Jersey guys, couple guys that are headed to Goldie Beacom, one being Sean Brady, to a legit player from Cedar Creek High School.
Number 29, Cantwell, fly into left field. Coming in to make the play. Oh, what a play by number
That a
5,
guy.
Brand. Oh, my goodness.
Big time.
That is a heck of a play by Eric Stranley back there. That's not an easy play.
Yeah. So the Lightning, Goldie Beacom. Yes, Sean Brady, two-way player, Cedar Creek, 2020, just graduated. He's headed there, and then already headed into his second year would be the Moose, Garrett Musey from down in Millville. So
Nice.
shout out to those guys and the fine growing program over at GBC.
All right, Cardinal now face Owen Petrich. Fouls straight back and almost catches
Off
one
the
of the coaches
10.
there.
Well, wow. We're behind a fungo net, but it's still kind of dangerous back here.
Doesn't stop me from eating, though.
No, you can never separate a man and a sandwich, especially when he's. So, Al, is it true the greatest invention, in your opinion, in the 20th century was elastic?
Elastic?
Yeah. You know, for your
Yeah,
waistline?
for my waistband? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about this hitter ready to
Sure.
do some damage.
Absolutely.
This is my. This is a guy who, in Petrick, in my opinion, so far from what we've seen here at the Baseball U Philly Showcase, is must-see TV from a batter standpoint. He put on quite the display of power in the showcase that had taken place just before the game.
He definitely shows a gun for an arm, which we saw play at third base earlier in this game from him.
Yeah,
So he's got
6'3"
good
frame. He's going to make a lot of people happy.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Definitely your prototypical, 3, 4, 5 hitter.
Agreed. Our ground ball to hole, base hit the left field. Bergman will stay at second. So the Bandits are putting a little pressure on Carter. 2 men on. And that'll bring up number 20, Aiden Myers, middle infielder at Archbishop Wood, class of 2022. 3.4 GPA, 5'10", 165. First pitch, Myers. High and outside for a ball.
I want to give a shout out to our guys running camera. They're perched high above the dugouts, and it's a little warm up there.
I can imagine. If we're feeling a little bit warm here, they've got to be toasty.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm looking at the actual half folded up tents that we've supplied them, as trying to keep them out of the way in some of these shots. So I guess we'll have to get some umbrellas maybe.
Fouled straight back.
Connor continues the deal, and again, love the way this kid makes the ball dance. 3-4 different pitches. You know, you had mentioned that you catch lemon jelly at this angle, throwing down 4 different digits. Connor's not looking to try to overpower anybody. He's looking to confuse them, and he does it really well. And he makes them think twice about reaching into the zone to try to go get a ball. Look at that.
Nice
That's
pitch.
I mean, dude, that's
Nice
beautiful.
pitch.
Holy cow.
He's an effective, gritty pitcher. He's absolutely shown that you don't have to have power to be effective.
Great job by Connor.
Real nice work by Connor. All right. All right, we'll catch you in just a few.
Am I live?
You're live. No, you're live.
I'm live. Hey, how are we doing out there today?
We're joined by Coach Baker
That's right.
of Millersville University,
Millersville,
our,
very
our
familiar.
special guest. Yeah.
How are we doing today?
We're doing good, man.
Staying cool back here?
Yeah, Coach. We're wondering. So Coach Baker takes his lid off, and I'm questioning if he's actually gotten to a barber yet after quarantine.
My mom cut it the other day, and she didn't do that great of a job, I don't think.
All right.
So I got to hit up the barber soon.
Well, hold on a second. Did she use a bowl and a pair of scissors?
No, she was just shaving it, and
Well, they do. I mean, you guys are a little bit farther out in your Amish country, so kind of fit right in.
yeah. I mean, just gotta. In quarantine, I don't think it matters what your hair looks like these days.
All right. Well, with all this wind, apparently our camera guys don't care about the shot either. Ooh, blowing cameras all over the place.
So what are you seeing here, Coach Baker?
All right,
What do you think?
we got a lefty on the mound right now. We got rosters here.
Yeah,
We
got
do.
some rosters.
We got some rosters. Help you out here.
Tim
It's
Barrett?
Tim Barrett. He
We got
goes
Tim
back
on the
out
mound.
for another inning. Left-handed pitcher at LaSalle High School.
Pitch one's a strike in there. You gotta like getting ahead here.
I guess Coach thought he was calling play-by-play. We weren't going to kind of get some feedback on it, but that's all right.
I'm sure
Here.
actually people
Here you go.
appreciate Coach calling
You're
me
in.
more than you.
Pitch two, we're in there. Curveball for a strike.
All
We
right.
got a no 2 count here.
So we got Al's favorite. I think early on your favorite baseball U Philly player, and that would be the break guy, Zelensky.
Zelensky. Yep, brake pads.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah. Zach Zelensky's probably going to hate us.
We got a
about
ground ball to
week.
first base, and we got a 3U unassisted out at first. 1 out in the inning here. I should have been a broadcasting major, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you definitely.
You got a future.
I failed.
If the coaching thing doesn't work out for you, just let us know.
I failed.
Yeah.
I failed out.
Maybe I need your contact in at the end of the day.
There you go.
All right. So
You
that's
guys
gonna-
here all weekend?
all weekend.
We are.
Nice.
Yep.
This is the
Don't forget
first
to tip
time
your
I'm
waitress.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm ever on radio. That's pretty cool.
Well, we did it one time, and then the next thing you know, it turned into like just a long sentence. We've been here for the last 18 months, I feel like.
Yes, it has.
We have Kyle Krupa out.
These days get to be long, but we got a 2-0 count now.
Yeah, Krupa battling, find himself in a favorable spot. Did a nice job spreading the ball around in the scrimmage just the other day on Tuesday. But I got to talk up Barrett, the pitcher from the Bandits. So he really had a great outing in his first inning that he had gone out there. A little bit of a challenge, like I said. apparently fighting the lady running the fry later at the concession stand because they decided to keep unplugging our center field camera. So that required us to miss some of Barrett's early pitching. So we apologize to him.
It's always unfortunate.
But how about this shot from center field, Coach?
Oh, it's
Take
beautiful.
a look at this. Huh?
This is really good work.
We appreciate it. Yeah, we actually can see
Yeah,
Big
you can
from
see
center
Biggs
field.
from center field. You
How are we
can.
doing out there?
Yes,
Yep.
there he is.
That's
Photo
the end of
bomb.
our telecast now.
So, Coach, what are you looking for? So you're out here. These guys have only had an opportunity to play ball now for just a couple of weeks. So what's your mindset in terms of expectations?
You know, there's going to be some rust from every guy, but kind of just going out. It's nice to see the workout, see live games, just how they perform, how they handle things, especially this early in the year.
Yeah, I was impressed, and I guess not surprisingly, the batting overall and the hitting in the I guess we'll call it the pre-case, the showcase before the game.
Yeah, sorry.
Those guys all look pretty well dialed in. Of course, the fielding, you got a little bit of a challenges. You expect to see the rust, but I guess it probably doesn't surprise you.
No, I mean, there's a lot of kids that, took the time over the coronavirus and really worked out, and it showed. I think they really swung it well, and it's nice to finally get back to some baseball here.
Yeah. Anthony Barbosa, he was a guy, had a nice scrimmage just the other day as well, as he chops one.
Great inning.
Look at Barrett getting all athletic.
Great
You can
inning.
tell he's an athlete,
Yeah.
no doubt.
So give credit to the pitcher, Tim Barrett, out of LaSalle College High School. A couple nice clean innings and fielding his position.
I think Coach Baker's he's tapping out.
Maybe I'll join you back in like the
All right,
nightcap
all
for a
right.
little seventh inning
There
stretch.
you
All
go.
right.
All right, sounds good.
All right, we'll talk to you
man.
later.
Good talking to
All
you.
right, Coach Baker, Millersville University. Thanks for joining the show.
All right. His debut. I don't know.
Wow.
I think he did all right.
Yeah, he went out on a high. Basically
Yes, he
what
did.
What he's telling.
He was having a blast.
Yeah.
He wasn't letting me get my bites in here.
Well, I'm sure there's one thing you don't miss. It's bites.
Hey, Cody, can you pick that up a little bit? Cut off his head. That a guy.
Can I get like a sandbag? Sandbag. Tell him to hold this damn thing down.
If you have to go on hang gliding, make sure we get a shot of it from center field, because it'll be worth a lot of money. Let me know when you can go.
All right, Al. Now on the hill is the beast, Alex Chase, 6'4", and he's going to be a guy that you're going to want to make sure you got your pocket radar lined up and ready to go.
As Mr. Stasic does a little bit of technical work here, helping out Coach Goulden. First pitch from Alex Chase. Fastball high. One low to count.
Again, Chase has a nice arsenal of pitches. Big southpaw, 6'4" lefty. Natural frame, everything that you could want and more in a guy to be able to send out there every couple of days.
He's facing Daniel Wagner. 70-mile-an-hour fastball there.
Yeah, it's kind of effortless, right? So we've seen, we've seen Chase as he gets into that end of the first or second, and then the beginning of the second inning, the ball really starts to run. Good differential on the
Yeah,
pitches,
nice pitch.
and then that one drops down to 69.
Might not have hit its zone, but it definitely still has its effect. 2-1 pitch. Ball high, 80-mile-an-hour fastball. It was actually 3-1, so Wagner walks. bring up number 21, Callan Fang. Chase delivers. Swing and a miss by Fang.
80 miles an hour.
And we know he's not topping out because we've seen him get higher than that.
Oh no, he usually sits in the mid 80s, and he's got a long ways. He can still grow. I mean, I know it sounds crazy to say 6'4" frame, but I'm talking about the physicality standpoint, and that's just filthy.
You heard a coach go, yeah, I mean, so
Well,
they're seeing the same thing.
I felt the need to go get a Tide pen. Got stain on me. It was so dirty.
Chase sets.
Yeah. Well, you know, the fact of the matter is we're looking at
Heads over first. No play.
We're looking at Chase, but the reality of the deal is baseball U is basically Southpaw U.
Yeah.
At least baseball U Philly.
Lefty U, Southpaw U, whatever you want to call it. What we see, 6 or 7 lefties?
I felt that way.
It's about that. The 16U team as well. Oh, nice pitch. And no throw.
No throw there, but
Barbosa heads down to second. Fang goes down swinging. I'm sorry, that was Wagner
yes.
at second.
All right, that's gonna bring up Jenkins.
Chase delivers. Ball outside. 1-0 to count. Colin Jenkins.
Yeah, I mean, this kid just makes it look effortless. I feel like I keep using that word when it comes to these big lefties, but they're so silky.
And Chase fakes to second base.
And inside pivot on the old picket fence.
Keeping Wagner
It's like
honest.
something out of Hoosiers.
Oh, here
Look,
we go.
it's about to get
We have a
spicy.
special guest.
Spicy mustard, Jimmy Goulden.
Chopper down to first.
That's
a called foul.
That's a quick foul call. So, Coach Jimmy Goulden, let's see, Director of Chaos, General Manager of the team, batting practice extraordinaire, and Coach, you got to talk to us about a guy like Alex Chase, one of your many lefties.
Yeah, Alex is, he's grown 6 inches in the past year. So, now he's 6'4". His breaking ball it's hard, it's sharp, it's tight. It's a late break, so it's really difficult on these lefties. And, when you got a pitcher that can spin it, even from a college standpoint, recruiting, you want pitchers. When they get to college, they're going to get, hit the weight room, they're going to get stronger. Velo's going to come naturally, but when you have a kid that can pound the strike zone and spin it well, you're going to have a good product at the next level.
Yeah, we've already heard a couple of oohs and ahs from some of the guys that have been standing around us. And yeah, again, let's talk about projectability based upon what it is you're seeing now. So there's some of the spin rates on the pitches. I imagine he's already showing efficiency in the mid 90s, which is really good considering his age.
Yeah, it's awesome. And actually, we just got our pitching Rapsodo in this week.
Oh, look
so
out!
Nice.
We're gonna get these guys on Rapsodo. Let's see where their spin rate is, because that is a part of the game now. Can your fastball, can you work up in the zone? How's the spin rate on your breaking ball? And it's just a tool to use. You can't live by it, but it's a tool that these kids can see in the matrix. Like, hey, I keep working harder. There's my spin rate going up, and it's a great measurement for the pitchers. And then Mike threw well today. Carner threw great, and that's.
We talked a lot about Carner. The reality of it is he's a guy that doesn't worry about the speed or the velocity on his fastball, but he has 4 different pitches that he hits, and he mixes up the spots, and he really seems to keep hitters on edge and a bit confused. I love the way that the kid's confident. Doesn't matter what the pitch. What the batter count is. He just goes right to it.
Yeah, and that's what it is funny. I was sitting back there with a pitching coach, and he was talking about his pitching coach at his school, and he's like, my pitching coach is really good at gaining velocity. So we want to find pitchers, guys that can pitch, because gaining velo at college, it's not hard to do. And so you take a kid like Harner, who his arm works. We need to clean him up some areas mechanically. He doesn't really use lower half, so there is more in the tank for sure. Yep. And then you got that tight spin on that breaking ball, and he commands it and everything. It was good to see.
He's impressed. Very impressive.
It's good to see clean baseball. With the Bandits organization, it's a tremendous organization. They've been around for a long time, and these guys are just coming out, throwing strikes, and making plays in the field. And it's fun to be out here playing somebody else.
So you got Holohan behind the plate. You got a nice couple of catchers and receivers, and that again is something that really is huge value. Guys are trying to get a good look. You got a guy like him, very quiet hands, doesn't seem to be kind of swaying or reaching too much for the ball.
Yeah, we, at practice past, we talked about that at practice this week. Watching the video from Tuesday from your guys' stream, and you can see there was a little extra movement, too much moving around, and we have two tremendous catching coaches that we worked hard over the week, and basically the next day, and just trying to figure it out.
It's good to hear. We are working to help out.
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
Yeah, we definitely it's not just show up and play with us.
That's nice.
It's
awesome.
We practice and we player develop, and we got to work on things. And this is our measurement. So we take this game and this weekend, and okay, this is what we need to work on for this week, and it's that's what we just script our practice plan based off of what we need to work on.
Pitch by Alex.
That's a good pitch.
Good hook there.
You got a runner in scoring position. First pitch, he's hunting fastball. And if you can drop in a break ball like that, get him on his heels. Okay, now you got him guessing. You got him thinking. It opens up a lot of options when you go 0-1.
Nice pitch again by Chase, who ends the inning on a chopper back to him. So we'll head to the next half of the inning.
Busy day for you, Coach. I mean, I'll tell you what, you got a lot of eyes on the field. We're obviously anticipating quite a few people to be checking out the broadcast on top of it. But, man, I'm amazed at how many kids have been able to work through showcases in about, it feels like almost just over an hour window. Man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You got to throw a good BP. That's the key. Get in there, get in a groove, and let the guys just unleash on you and stuff. So it's been good so far, and we ended up, originally we were scheduled to have 10 college coaches here, and right now we have 16.
Nice. That's awesome. It says a lot. It says a lot. So how's your, you got an elastic arm there? Be able to throw all that BP?
Yeah, well.
I was going to say, man.
Well,
we threw 10 pitches a guy. How many guys faced you today? Holy
5 teams worth.
Wow.
And I got one more later. But at school at Arcadia, I'm the pitching coach, so we have 6 coaches on staff, so I don't throw BP all spring.
I was going to say, your arm looks pretty well stretched out right now.
Yeah, I'm fresh.
So here's a guy, too, in Owen Petrick. He was pretty impressive with the bat earlier this morning. I mean, he was lumberjacking things.
Yes, he was.
And now here we're going to have an opportunity to see him on the mound. So big frame, 6'3" out of Central Buck South, and a rising senior.
Yeah, that goes back kind of what we talked about on Tuesday. It's just this area, the Philly Bandits are out of a similar area where they have, we have teammates. We got some guys we have Pennsbury guys, they have Pennsbury guys. We got CV guys, they got CV guys. They have the Chamonix, we have the Chamonix. And it just shows how deep these high schools are with their players. I mean, there's 6 pitchers going to end up playing in college. And he might not even see the field that much in his high school season because they only play 2 games a week.
That's one heck of a program. But some guys looking to break out the lumber. See Zach Rodriguez is getting ready to dig in here.
Yeah, Zach's gonna pitch for us on Sunday. So we did we put out the pitching rotation early because a lot of
I thought you were going to help fix this 10.
I'm interested to see where he ends up because he's made good strides at the plate. So is he going to end up being a hitter or is he end up going to be a pitcher? I think the verdict's still out.
First pitch to Rodriguez, down for a ball. My partner in crime, Al Fisher, he caught me, threw me for a loop. It's been a while since I've done the old play-by-play.
Oh, I can do the play-by-play for you.
All right, coach.
Is that 84? 84 on the corner?
That is 84 on the corner for Zach Rodriguez. I'm sorry, for Petrick against Zach Rodriguez.
And he's got a loose arm. You know, he's coming from more of a three-quarter arm slot, so he's going to be difficult on righties. He creates a lot of angles.
He's got that whippy motion. A lot of coaches are looking for. And when you're referring to the whip, it's kind of at that very tail end. You kind of look at the shoulder. Almost looks like it engages on another level. So
Yeah.
it kind of fades out to the left. Difficult to pick up for the hitter, especially when the ball's running.
Yeah,
That is just filthy.
you know, one thing I like about him, if you watch where he's lined up on the rubber, you know, he's a right-handed pitcher, so he's working middle to the right side. So he's generating an angle. So his arm, when he's releasing the ball, it's starting from behind the right-hand batter. So you can see the ball how it's, you know, on the outer half, it's breaking so many planes east and west. So he's creating great angles by being more on the right side.
Well, he got some extra juice on that one.
Yeah, he pulled off a little bit.
Facing Josh J.J. Martacchio.
Did we figure out that's how you say his last name?
I'm going with
I like
Martacchio.
it.
I didn't see any of his parents try to hunt me down yet, so I guess we'll go with that. Al definitely did a butcher job on it though on Tuesday, but hence the preseason.
He's your prototypical leadoff guy here. He's, you know, left-handed hitter, lefty outfielder. He's going to work the count. He's going to get on base. He stays in the zone. He's got a really good eye, and he just sprays the ball around. His job is to get on base for the next guy.
Sweet swinging lefty.
Very nice play.
Indeed.
That first baseman's got to continue going across that back. See how he was going across and came back over the line. He just got to continue to get out of the runner's way.
Yeah, we're flickering. I'm not sure if we got a power thing going on there or what.
Oh,
Had a little bit of a flicker, center field camera, but it went away. So it's like funny wind blowing, it's picking up. That was the problem trap.
all right. So got Stradling who digs in here. Big healthy hack.
Yeah, hunt the fastball.
No question, especially in position. You got nobody on, trying to do some damage, turn some heads. Let her fly.
It's a good pitch. Found the zone a lot. Got through a quick inning, and nice job by a right fielder calling off the second baseman. He's got priority out there, so he did a nice job of that.
Strong fundamental baseball.
Is that Fang? Yeah, of course that's Fang. I know Fang. He comes.
Hey, he's gonna be a tough out.
I'll tell you what, Fang. Wait till he throws tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh, he can pitch.
electric.
Yeah, and then you saw the swing in BP. You know, he hits left-handed. He's got a cannon from the outfield. He's a 2022 grad. So he's actually a younger age group playing up.
Wow.
That's how good he is.
Stable just continues to roll on out here.
Yeah, this is
It's gonna be Chase's second inning.
Chase's second inning. So right now we're going to go the POs. You know, for this weekend, for the most part, are going to go 2 innings. You know, we want to ease into our the season. You know, I don't want anybody coming out here firing off 75 pitches in their first game. And then our two-way guys like J.J. O'Neal is going to come and close it out for us for the 7th inning. I might have to do these guys. Hey, use the bigger muscles. Stay tall. You know, don't try to do it with your arm because you know it's going to pull you off your line.
Yeah.
And so that's why I had Coach Mazzo over there running out just to pump them up and hopefully have a good quick inning.
Yeah, always important to be a bit heads up when it comes to the health and welfare of your pitcher, especially a day like today.
Yeah.
Kind of hot, easy to start sweating it out. Maybe the conditioning isn't exactly as high as it normally is just yet, because this is the earliest. Maybe it's the latest early season.
I know,
Is
right?
that kind of what it feels
Nah,
like?
technically, this would be like the equivalent of like early March for a high school season right now.
Yeah. That's why I'm really impressed with how some of these guys have just kind of jumped right back into things and picked it up.
Yeah, we've been fortunate, to get on the field. I know there's a lot of programs that, got their field is. Holding up, right?
Al Fisher returning to the booth.
I was working trying to do the play-by-play.
Coach did a great job.
I keep getting distracted.
Yeah.
I'm more of the color commentator, I think. Gotta get rid of it.
Quick heads up, running there. Way to be aggressive, make something happen. King scoots his way to second base.
Yeah, King's another really good ball player. He comes out of St. Joe's Prep. I saw him his freshman year because I recruited one of his teammates, and as a freshman he was playing non-varsity, and he's a very headsy player, very skilled player, and he's going to be a good one.
All right, and the aforementioned Bergman having a really good day in his own right.
Yeah, this is one of those where you got to be cautious. You got to run in scoring position, really good bat up. You got to make pitches. You can't leave the ball up down the middle, or he's going to do some damage. And that was good. He got it down.
Yeah, gets himself out of a jam. Smart pitching. I swear
Tough one to handle there with the wind blowing the way it is. I mean, it is blowing.
That's one of the toughest plays in baseball.
Yeah.
The infield pop up with the wind blowing, and you're like, maybe I should get it. Maybe you should.
Yeah, that's where Eric is right. He called for it. The shortstop came off. Shortstop got a bad jump on it. And Rodriguez is he's got to let Eric get it. The middle infielders have priorities. When it comes to that, especially the way the wind's blowing, it's blowing towards second base right now, so it's going into him.
Nice pitch.
Cantwell.
Yep, we have number 29, Luke Cantwell, third baseman, first baseman at Archbishop Wood, 6 foot, 185, class of 2021.
Just keep getting bigger and bigger.
He's got to stay tall, work on top. He's starting to. He's getting tired, and he's got it. There you go. That was better.
Yeah, 2 nice pitches in a row.
That was
Ball
better.
has eyes. Holding up the runner at third. The last 2 pitches were good pitches, even though it was a nice piece ahead.
Yeah, that's where you got to get ahead and you got to stay ahead, especially when you got runners in scoring position. And right now, what's happened is he hasn't thrown a breaking ball for a strike in a while. So right now, he's 9 on his fastball, and I think these hitters are picking up on it. So they're hunting fastballs, so going to force him to throw that off-speed pitch for a strike because he hasn't done it in a while.
And then I'll bring up number 11, Owen Petrich.
Yeah, doesn't get any easier
No.
here.
No, it doesn't.
It's about a
Good spot, though.
must-see matchup.
Yep. Yeah, Alex seems to keep his poise under every situations. So you're getting a good look at him from the camera angle.
Yeah, see how he's dropping.
Yeah.
Dropping his front side. He's not staying connected. He's trying to do his upper half. And what happens is when you pull your upper half, it sinks and it pulls your arm doesn't get out in front. It stays up high. He's collapsing his front side. And that's just one thing, it's it's the little things like that that
Right.
you start picking up in a game. Like you can't see this in a practice. So this is something we'll talk about at the end of the inning, and so the next time this happens, when he gets a little tired, and he knows what to do.
Pop fly, shortstop. Infield fly is called. Very nicely by Jim Golden.
So that's a big out. Good spot for Chase to kind of buckle down and get a big hitter in Petrick, who.
And that's one thing that I like Chase does. When Chase is going good, he can get under the hands. He's not afraid to go inside. So he can get under the hands of his hitters, and he's got that pop-up, just like the pop-up, by Bergman right over the pitcher. He was getting under their hands, and that's a tough, coming from a 6'4" angle, coming straight downhill. I mean, that's a tough pitch to hit and square up.
Indeed it is. So we have Aiton Myers, middle infield average pitcher. Wood, class of 2022.
Yeah, so it's pretty clear Chase is he's starting to feel it a little bit.
Yep.
Like you said, Coach, probably laboring just a tad. So
I mean, that's one thing that we talked a lot about with these pitchers. So many kids don't, especially pitchers, they don't understand that you're doing something every single day. Whether you're lifting, you're running, you're doing core work, you're doing long toss, light long toss. I mean, we have a regimented 7-day program, that we use with these guys, and we don't practice every single day. So these guys, they have to have that will to do it on their own.
Shot to center field.
Poke.
Taking the center fielder back and makes the play.
Nice squeeze by Benner. Got a good read on the ball, and that one wasn't going to get by him.
Yeah, came out there. I don't even think he scored it.
This one has been a pitcher's duel.
No scores yet. No.
I like pitchers duel.
Yeah. It's nice. Game
Yeah.
goes by fast.
I mean, he goes
Then again,
fast,
coming
but
from
I'm
a pitcher himself,
yeah,
a little biased opinion.
definitely biased. Yeah, I love the 1-0 games. I get it. I understand it. It's nail biting. It's like when you're only up by 1 run and it's 1-0, and that's when it's fun and stuff like that. You get into these games where it's like football scores. It's like, to me, it's not fun.
Right, it's not.
Because
Because it does get to be a little too much. But yeah, agreed. But still, it does get to be a little too much.
Yeah.
We like to see the pop and the firepower and the offense. But
yeah, that's
yeah,
one
no
thing.
doubt.
It's funny because that's how you go to a baseball game, Major League Baseball game, and it's a low-scoring, tight game. I'm loving it.
Yeah,
Some people are like,
you're on the edge of your
where's
seat.
the home run? Where's the flash? It's
Yeah.
like, no, the game of baseball. That's when it's good.
Just increases the value of every single hit.
Yeah.
Yep. So I was going to say I go back to the 70s and 80s with Steve Carlton.
This guy always
This guy,
going in
yeah,
the
but
time
Steve
machine,
Carlton
man.
he would get done in it would be a 2-hour game,
Yeah.
and he'd get the ball, he'd step up, throw his slider or his fastball, and he was just mowing people down. Never, very rarely over 3
Right.
in his ERA. I mean, the guy was a multiple 20-game winner, but that's the kind of stuff I used to love watching. So I can relate to it.
Yeah, it's
right?
it's fun. I mean, you take I think Greg Maddox one time threw a 9-inning complete game in 98 pitches or something less. It's like, I know we're getting older, and some of these kids
Yeah,
might
it's
not
all right.
know him, but
still.
man, he was, and it was heartbreaking because I'm a Mets fan. So
Right.
when they had Glavine, and they had
Right.
Smoltz, and they had Maddox, I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh man,
We felt your pain too as Phillies fans.
The pain of the Phillies fan.
Yeah.
All right.
So who do we have on the mound?
I think
It's still
Petros.
Petrick.
Petrick.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
Petrick or Petrick? Petrick or
Petrick.
All right.
Then we got Matt Benner at the plate.
Benner closed out that last inning. Poked there to right, popped it up.
I like that. It's a good approach, but I like hunting for fastballs. That's good. But you have to hunt. You got to hunt zone there. So if you looked at there, he jumped on it, and his timing was out for a fastball middle in. You got to have that discipline. Say, hey, okay, I didn't get my middle in pitch there. I'm just going to take it. And those, like I said, these are young high school kids that, those are things that come. I even have college kids that have a hard time with that.
Right.
But that's just showing the approach and something to work on, because you can have a bad swing and a good approach and you'd be a good hitter. So I think approach sometimes it outweighs the mechanical
Agreed.
part.
When we were coaches, we were always talking about approach, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, have some kind of idea, see what he's been doing. Okay, he's been doing first pitch fastballs, And if you go for the first pitch fastball outside, that's fine, but drive, handle it, don't roll it over or flare it.
Right.
And this is a good time here with Matt. Matt should be hunting fastball up here. Matt's got an exit velo of 96, so
I was gonna say
he gets his pitch, he could do some damage. And that was it there.
Yeah.
But at least the approach is there. Just give himself a shot.
Right.
And so I like that. And yeah, I think he crushed a couple over the fence.
He did. I was about to make a comment about that.
I
He
can't
did.
see.
Yeah, no, he did. Oh no, he did. I think if it was him, I think he hit the center field wall too.
Yeah.
Look at that. I know he put one out left.
Yeah, I heard the center field fence.
Yep.
And the one he hit out, he missed it too.
Did he really?
Yeah, he didn't get all of them. Wow. That's the thing. Like, he's so strong that he can miss hit it over the fence with these aluminum bats. And as he gets his timing down, as all these hitters get their timing down, they're going to do some damage. And another one like that is JJ right now. JJ's got a very, very strong, very powerful swing.
Mm-hmm.
And if he gets his timing down, he's gonna let it loose.
That one gets away a little bit.
And he's come such a long way from when we had him last year or in the fall. He was a young kid with the older group, and I think playing up with the older group, and, seeing, all right, this kid's going to college. This kid's going to college. This kid's going to college. This is his work ethic, and it rubs off on you when you're playing up with a good group of kids that are going to the next level. And he's a ball player. He can run. He can throw. He's got power in his bat. He's worked very hard.
He seems to have a little bit of everything. I mean, just the way he kind of handles himself, I feel like he's one of those plug-and-play kind of players.
Yeah, and he was 86 on Tuesday on
Isn't
the
that-
mound. So
yeah.
now he's
kind of turning some heads.
Hey, you're going to be my closer today. And
Now,
stuff.
will we see him at all this weekend on the mound?
Yeah, JJ's throwing
All right.
next inning.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's
and
good.
Stuff, so
All right.
I actually got to jump off the headset because I got to
Okay.
make sure the
All right.
the next
You're
group
on point.
is ready to
Okay. Hey, you got things
go.
to
Got to
do.
facilitate.
Coach Jimmy
Thanks for adding
Golden,
some value.
Baseball U Philly, and the director of today's festivities.
Everybody got to eat though?
Thanks, Coach.
Everybody
Yeah,
got to eat?
thank
We're
you.
still working on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right. I'll see you guys in a minute.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Coach Golden whispers, that was the one. He wanted JJ to jump all over that. Petrich loses O'Neill. Hustles down to first. That'll bring up AJ Agris. It was RJ Agris. It is RJ Agris, class of 2021. So Doug, sky might be looking a tad ominous from our west.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Look at this guy coming up.
Oh, it's the man, the myth, the legend, JD Yamko.
Yamko. You're just saying hi?
Just saying
You're
hi.
not going to jump in and talk about some of these players that you're looking
Well,
at?
we were a guest on his podcast.
I think we need to reciprocate. Chris pops at the right field. Nice arm there from the right fielder.
What a hose.
Can we get a number on that young man?
The right fielder?
Yeah.
I think that was the guy known as
it's-
21. That's Fang.
That's fair. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Fang is the guy that we're looking forward to seeing pitch tomorrow. From what we understand, he's got a very electric arm to go
He does.
along with the very strong bat.
He was showing that arm off during some of the showcase work that they were doing out there. So
No question.
we couldn't help but comment.
All right, so that's going to bring to the plate one of the catchers for Baseball U Philly, Joe Limongelli.
First pitch is outside for a ball.
So this Petcher guy, man, he is a lethal two-way player. The way that he hits for pop and makes the ball go around the yard with relative ease, and the movement that he has on the two-seamer and then the four-seamer on the fastball, it's kind of crazy. Right now he's it's kind of drifting a little bit on the outside corner of the plate, but you can definitely see that whippy motion as he's letting go of the baseball, and it's giving that extra spin.
Well, we saw the strength of his arm when he was playing third base a couple innings ago, 2 or 3 innings ago. He made a nice routine play and just sling the ball over to first base. But to your point, with that, the ball's moving, it's surprising how a third baseman can throw the ball straight in the field, but when he's coming to the mound, he's got action.
Yeah. And he made mention of those ominous clouds. I was trying to just block them out of my view.
Okay.
It's been such
there's
a
a
beautiful
shot
day.
to deep left field.
I don't know how
It's can't accord.
everything.
I like the big.
Everything for you was a shot to left field.
Well, it looked like he jumped on it. You know, I got to remember. We're not up in the booth.
Calling
We're not-
shots are great if you're at the bar, but when you're on a baseball broadcast, someone, hey, shot to left. You know, come on, man.
I didn't say it was out of here.
Thankfully.
Oh, why not? I'm gonna take another.
You just can't get away. Is that a brisket sandwich that you keep chomping down on?
No, it's pulled pork,
Oh, pulled pork. Sounds good.
like barbecue type style pulled pork.
Oh, barbecue, eh? Nice. All right, so as promised, Coach said J.J. O'Neill
And here he is.
would be joining us. It was
Oh yeah.
so got to give some love. We're on the Dukes podcast.
Oh man, had a lot of fun doing that, didn't we?
Yeah. And so busy with editing, haven't even had an opportunity to repost it on This Week in Baseball South Jersey.
True. And the funny part about that whole podcast was that I was invited after it already started. What's that? What's up with this guy? I guess he wanted to die. It was all about him. Is that what it was? Did he?
Yeah.
And I came in and ruined his garden party.
Listen, man, you can't have. It's just like a pitching staff. You can't have two number ones. You can only have one. It's not one and one A.
No, you're a number 2. There's no doubt about that.
Oh man. I'm gonna.
And I like to foil that plan. Yeah.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
that Gary Fisher, our weatherman, is watching and he can give us an updated forecast.
Said that the Alaskan forecast is should be a little bit icy. Iceberg ahead. All right, here's J.J. O'Neill on the mound. First pitch. Low for a ball.
First pitch, 82 out of the gate.
He's facing number 31, Daniel Wagner, left-handed pitcher outfielder out of LaSalle College High School, class of 2021, 3.9 GPA. Second pitch from O'Neill.
Coach was talking about all of a sudden he's noticed that his arm is pretty lively. So here they are kind of bringing him in what you call a closer role.
Yeah, and it is lively. Called strike again. Right at the letters. So Wagner finds himself down 1-2 to count to J.J. O'Neill. The 1-2 pitch. Slow ground ball to short. The throw. Got him by a couple of strides. So J.J. O'Neill settling down real nice and showing that that lively arm is doing some damage.
Yeah. Again, good movement, good run on the pitch across the zone. Make it difficult, put a barrel on the ball. Here's the guy, though, in Fang, that been a guy to turn some heads today.
Yes, he has. Kid's got a gun.
He just
Got a
showed,
lively arm.
showed that off last inning.
First pitch to Fang is high for a ball. It's 1-0 to count. O'Neill sets and delivers. Foul ball to the third base side and out of play. No bang, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, usually we have the broken glass sound effect that happens.
Yeah, we got to bring that back.
Yeah. But usually what happens if you don't have the actual breaking glass sound effect and it hits a window, you hear somebody curse.
Yes, true.
Tremendously
Very
loud.
true. Oh, that's a nasty curveball he just threw there.
Nice curveball.
Ball to
Bang.
second.
Kept the hands back.
Yes, he did.
Made good contact.
Yep.
Squared it up.
So nice pitch and nice work by Fang.
Pitcher's paradise today.
Sir. And I'll bring up number 28, Colin Jenkins. Right-handed pitcher, outfielder out of Abington High School, class of 2021, 3.1 GPA. Bats left, throws right, 6'1", 180 pounds, facing J.J. O'Neill. O'Neill delivers. Oh, nice curveball.
Yeah, O'Neill.
He's got bite.
It's a 65-mile-an-hour, 12.6 curveball.
Oh, I think your intern's coming. What? That's exactly right. Would you like to join us on set? Why?
There.
Okay.
All right, so we got a family feud going on in the booth.
Yeah, and we got a little bit of update on some travel.
Somebody send the authorities.
O'Neill's pitch. A little bit out of the zone. 78 miles an hour. It's a 3-0 count. Maybe 3-1 to Jenkins. One pitch, we'll call it.
Oof.
Nice pitch.
Yeah, J.J. O'Neill dialed in
That
on
is
his
nasty.
off speed.
I like it.
It's like he doesn't even care about trying to throw a fastball. He's just trying
Yeah.
to get his off speed to hit, which is that's a great environment to do it.
Nice pitch.
Makes it
Right in the
up.
letters.
It's
J.J. O'Neill shows
freezing out here. He's freezing everybody.
he's throwing frozen ropes.
Yes, sir.
Nice work by J.J. O'Neill.
Indeed. We're moving right along. It's getting kind of breezy.
It is, and I'm looking at Anthony Cortez Haynes trying to fight to 10. Here, I'll take it.
Well, we're keeping our eyes to the sky as it gets a little overcast-like. To our left doesn't look so fun, but according to our friends at Weatherbug, there's only a very small area that would be an issue.
Yeah, well, I think there's some severe weather in Buffalo, New York. Does that have anything to do with us?
What's Buffalo?
Buffalo, New York.
I think we're.
So how much longer are we going to be here, do you think? There's a reason why, because
According
the
to the
AccuWeather app.
schedule, 2 days from tomorrow.
No, I mean today. Because it says rain started in 82 minutes according to this app. That's an hour. That's an hour and 22 minutes.
Well, why don't you do your best to actually hold up the broadcast here? Let me see what I can find out.
Yeah.
Picking up, so why don't we take the top of the tents off and just throw them on the back, leave the frames up for now, because the wind's going to pull them off the belly.
So we are still live, and we're talking a little bit about the weather, but I don't think we have too much to worry about. It's a little spotty in the area, but we're good.
It's about to get a little hotter though, because I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing on the mound standpoint.
Shot foul on the right side.
Fullahan doesn't waste any time.
No, he doesn't. We have number 31, Daniel Wagner, left-handed pitcher on the mound from LaSalle College High School. Leaving Petrich.
Cody, take the fabric part of the tent
0-1
off,
pitch outside for a
throw it
ball.
behind the dugout there on the ground.
1-1 count.
Still got the radar reading here.
1-1 pitch. from Wagner. Ball fouled
Yeah.
to the right side.
Wagner got a nice pitcher's frame.
Yes, he does.
Got the length going.
And is Billy Wagner still around here? Any chance he's related to him? I'm always trying to relate
You know,
somebody else.
Tuesday it was Moyer. Today it's Wagner.
Hey, it's worth a try.
Who's next?
I like
Fernando Valenzuela. We're gonna have to find his kid running around here somewhere.
6 degrees separation of Kevin Bacon thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Pocket radar is blowing in the wind.
There's a shot in a gap. Now
Shot
that's a
for a
shot.
hole.
Oh, nice play by the center fielder.
Wow, look at
Nice
that.
play.
My own gets a good
Yeah,
jump.
nice job by mine.
Seeing some good baseball out here today, man. I'll
That
tell
ball
you
was
what.
tailing away from him, and it was hit
Yeah.
hard.
Gonna keep working through this as our camera crew tries to batten down the hatches as they're standing up on top of the dugouts today.
Straight back.
No hands. Got college coaches behind us. They both flinched. Terrible.
JD a little slow. That reflex.
Yeah, he was a little slow. We're not gonna give him too hard of a time. All right, so Sean Brennan jumps in, and he had a great afternoon just a couple days ago. Stand-up triple as he pelted one into the gap.
Sure did.
Oh,
There's a shot.
and there's one back of the gap. Center fielder might have it, and he does. So my own, a little busy this time of the
holding
day.
it down at center field. Looking like he owns it.
Yeah.
Kid's got a little bit of forearms there too. All right. I believe that'll bring up number 17, Alexander Evans. Pitch by Wagner on the inside corner for a strike. So Wagner ahead in the count early, 0-1. Ground ball to the right side, smothered by the first baseman, who touches the bag, and then will end the inning.
We'll be in a little bit of trouble.
It's a fast mover.
I don't know if I think Coach Goulden might be.
All right.
All right, he wants to wrap it up, move it along. So I think
no,
that was
I'll
the
grab it.
end
Don't worry,
of
don't worry.
this
I got it.
showcase game, which was a pitcher's duel, no doubt, Doug.
Pitcher's duel for sure. Moved it along really quickly, but fundamental baseball, back and forth, both sides of the field for sure.
Yep.
And these guys are getting their work in, and I think quite a few made some nice impressions early on here.
Yeah, Justice Augusto, who stood out to me. Very poised right-hander. Did a really nice job. Anybody else from you?
Yeah, obviously, I think just from a day standpoint, Owen Petrick, he's another guy on the Bandit squad. I think it stood out in a big way. And Zach Carner, from a pitching standpoint for Baseball U Philly, tremendous job.
Yep, agreed. All right, so we're going to wrap it up, and we'll see you for the next showcase workout coming up right after this.